This is LawLiet, and his opponent needs no introduction, but I'm giving to it anyway. It is DRX Moon.
Had a 6 series against Lin earlier. Definitely a series that delivered on the hype that we had for it. Had a chance, perhaps, to win that series, but it was Lin victorious in the end. Last 2 encounters between the two went to Moon. Before that also, quite a few wins going to Moon. It seems like oftentimes he has the upper hand. It's going to be up to LawLiet to upset a bit today. Starting off on Terran Stand, which must mean Demon Hunter.
Okay then. Demon Hunter here, Demon Hunter there. Here on Terranas, it's oftentimes about expansions and then who crushes the enemy's expansion first. And how? Is it with Zeppelin drops? Is it with AP pushes? There can be some crazy Tucker wars unfolding in front of our eyes.
Yeah. Especially Moon here has, in the past many times, been very fond of Mass Dryad Expo. And seems like almost nobody can play it better than him. Might be up to LawLiet to scout for it, be mobile with boots and staff, and try to prevent it, and try to force Moon into more of a game that LawLiet would favor. Which, namely, would be bears, probably, maybe some talents.
Wouldn't mind that. The damage output of these guys is crazy. Not necessarily against buildings, though. Little bit of Lagarino, but okay. Creeping starts, both at the same camps, obviously. Mercenaries, pretty nice to have, and these consumables can decide early games.
LawLiet holding the skill point here so far.
Got it now.
But if you don't go for immolation early, then you don't go for immolation, I guess. It's gonna be mana burn here on both sides. That is the norm. Big consumables. What's it for LawLiet?
Ooh, that's
Big
pretty
invuln.
good.
Okay. Especially late game, very good. Nobody got the big healing, which can already be insane early on.
Slippers for LawLiet is a little bit of an edge, of course. We got healing from the Shadow Priest, Scroll of the Beast. Rather one item to sell. Good HP on Moon. Solid damage on LawLiet. Tech's unfolding. So far, so standard.
Yep, nothing consequential happened just yet. Both are just eyeing each other up here and seeing if the opponent won't make a mistake. Oh, mana burn on the Shadow Priest.
Oh.
And
No mana for him. Not yet. Archer did a solid job blocking. It might be safe, but that's a lot of moon juice since you also have to restore the mana of the Shadow Priest.
I think he got close to full mana though, so that should help. Both keeping their mercs alive, both got one berserker each. There's an expansion for Moon. Shouldn't be too surprising.
Okay. Wisp Hunt trying to delay the tier 2 buildings. We have a Hunter's Hall on LawLiet. We have an expansion on Moon. I don't think he built a Hunter's Hall before, right?
I don't think so. But big scout. Very important for LawLiet. Like I said, has to look for the enemy expansion and did find it. But enemy staffing in. Does he have the damage here?
He has the invul. No, he doesn't have the invul potion no more. He traded it for boots. The slippers. Oh boy!
Oh!
So close. And that is huge. A lot of wasted time. And now the Hunter's Hall is coming, of course. But big wins for LawLiet.
Yeah, Moon doesn't have the resource right now to expand again. And even if he did, does he want to? Not necessarily. This throws off his timing a lot. Now it's LawLiet actually going for his own expansion.
Is Moon in a position to counter-strike? Wisps everywhere, movement everywhere. It's getting already a little bit tricky. Mercs, of course, available. Moon is going for yet another round.
Lots of vision here from Moon everywhere. He's at the labs, he's in the south with the Wisp scouting there as well. Oh, Archer woke up the creeps. Ooh, that's cheeky. Ancient of War loss would be painful.
High level plays here. Obviously they know each other inside out as well. Expo at 1/3. Keeper on both sides. We are getting a bear mirror, Remo.
Well, not for a long time though. LawLiet, if his expansion finishes, he will have to pump out mass dryads to stay alive. And Moon seems to be not reading it. He's going for a keeper second, which is terrible against dryads.
That's right. Also no tanks. Are we ending up in Dryad Mirror?
We might be, I guess.
Moon has the resources. And then, what's the keeper really doing in Dryad Mirror? I'd say nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Like, seriously, nothing.
He carries the staff for the Demon Hunter.
Right? Yeah, if you don't go tier 3, he's obviously not a great orb carry because there's no orb to carry.
Smart.
We would be pogging out over Moon's Vamp Aura right now, but if there's no bears, that also does nothing.
Yeah, if both manage to get up an expansion and we end up 2-base, then we might very well get to Bear Mirror. In that case, it would be quite nice.
Moon sometimes a little stubborn, sticking with the Dryads even though there's so many improvements to be made on tier 3. Expanding on the spot now, LawLiet still has to creep, still has to tangle, so the expansion timings are not that far off.
I think LawLiet knows the counter expansion is coming. Yeah, now he certainly does. Thanks to the crystal ball, he sees it very easily. Okay, LawLiet has his own expansions coming. He has Dryads on the way. If he can cancel this expansion, LawLiet will be very far ahead.
Exactly. And there might be a time. We don't have Zeppelins just yet, but I wouldn't be shocked to see it down the road. Moon trying to distract. There's also an AP, but in the base? No, at the bottom! To push LawLiet's Expo.
Oh, sick. He's gonna anchor an attack down here. And try to buy time for the expansion that way. But LawLiet's about to spot the AP.
Yep, and then there's no anchor anymore. Yeah, easy cancel. A little bit of distraction. Now he knows that something's brewing. Big heal potion for the Demon Hunter. This might be the carry hero then that he needs. Mass Dryads on both sides.
Double Berserker for LawLiet. Very, very strong. Moon repositioning. Trying to maneuver his way into an advantage. But right now, he's disadvantaged. He's got the later expansion. Oh, and he's going for tier 3. Whoa, that's a ballsy play by Moon. He's gonna try to, I would assume, run around, maybe do some Zeppelin stuff, and buy a lot of time.
Yeah, he's eyeing up that laboratory for exactly that. And there's still a lot of creeps because he creep checked LawLiet before. Heal wards, absolutely fantastic, of course, against the poison creeps, but LawLiet was also at the lab. No Zeppelin just yet, though.
The Ancient of War down the bottom left was super sick for Moon because he exactly saw where the opponent army was, and so he could make his adjustments for a long time. Now the Ancient of War is going to be taken out. Now Moon has to act, has to make a decision.
Tough calls. Both have a town portal. Another expansion by LawLiet.
Base. God damn. Okay.
So LawLiet's his game plan is basically to out Moon.
Okay, this gets interesting now. If LawLiet can take out the expansion and then TP home, he is insanely far ahead.
He's forcing Moon into a town portal. Instant portal here. Unfortunate lag. Oh, he got the untangle! That is big timing. Oh, that's a big timing now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have the third coming up. LawLiet is playing a really good game here. Moon has a crazy strong Demon Hunter though. He's about to be level 4. He's got how much HP? 1125. It's gonna be a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, Moon in trouble. LawLiet has to keep his nerves together. Always gotta have the perfect response, and I like that he's positioning himself on the upper right-hand side to prevent the Zeppelins. And of course, it's a juicy area of the map with 2 big consumables.
Yeah, Moon played a greedy game. He went for a Shredder, he went for the risky expansion and tech play. Now Master Training is coming. If Moon is allowed to build a big bear army, he will be in a good position again. But LawLiet, he's just gonna tech himself now.
Yep. Takes some time, but it's starting. Into bears himself. Then of course Thorns and Vamp Aura will be insane on the side of Moon. We will see what that's gonna be. Double level up for LawLiet. Oh, the Dryads are falling apart. Oh, the Dryads are falling apart. Moon is down to 40 food and down a base. That's not looking too pretty. Trying to go for hero focus now. Creeps are helping here though.
Oh my god, it's just a massacre on both sides, kind of.
Yeah.
Moon lost more.
He did. But help of the creeps, that got weird. Start of the fight, clearly LawLiet. But then the vengeance of the creeps. But all of that for the 3rd base and the tech.
And that 3rd base might very well be the win condition in the end. Moon scouts it now. Sees it a little bit late. He's gonna have to attack into it very soon. There's no other way. Or is there?
Gotta play the bear's advantage now, but he's not even 50 food. Sappers? Nature's Blessing is up. No sappers. Triple lore.
Alright. I heard you guys like bears. We're gonna have a lot of them here.
I think we can't complain though. 2 base versus 3 base bears.
And that speaks a very clear language.
The language of money.
Money, 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 money.
Moon has
30 gold per second right now for LawLiet. That's pretty sick.
FFA strats right here. So greedy. 1600 gold. And even if this Expo is getting killed now, it's still alright, I think. Moon is getting entangled. Please, by the way, for the love of God, get a Shredder. Oh, they got Shredders. Okay.
Oh, now we see what Moon's up to. LawLiet doesn't see it yet, but we can. Demon Hunter is supposed to distract, and there's a Doom drop heading towards the tree.
I gotta say, this drop is doomed. Oh, is he not? I thought he caught him. But he did not.
Oh. There's TP on LawLiet. Can that be fast enough to save the tree? Smart play by Moon.
So good at that. Can't really repair. There's no surface area. The question is now, how expensive can you make it? Repair now in. Keeper is trying to get some shots off. 3 bears and the Keeper. Zeppelin is here too. Oh. There's no way. There's
not dead yet.
Oh, Zeppelin drops the herd bears again. Moon is usually the best in calculating these attacks. And he does it again.
Ooh. Close one.
He does it again. Okay, but
LawLiet though, up by 20 supply right now and a ton of gold.
Yep, he has 1600 gold more than his opponent. He got 13 food more than his opponent. Yeah, and he can still scale like crazy. Like there's no orbs just yet. Upgrades are only 1/1. But that was a sign of life for Moon.
It's like LawLiet to just buy scrolls right now and attack. He's got such a scary army. Oh, but he's supply blocked. Oh, he didn't have another Moonwell. He can't shoot up to 80 right now.
That's annoying. We'll be finishing soon. And then spend your gold on orbs. Moon again. That worked before. Why not repeat?
Damn. Moon playing a 6 Zeppelin game here. Oh, TP.
It's so much damage. It's just roar, right click, and escape. Sick.
What the hell happened this game? LawLiet was on 3 bases a moment ago.
Yeah,
Moon
Moon decided that he wants to win this game and then flipped the switch and just killed the bases.
Damn, that was pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, what did he invest, seriously? Like 2 TPs and a Zeppelin purchase.
Nasty good play here by Moon. Again, in a really tough spot. Very difficult to get out of the disadvantage he was in. But Moon distracting with his own Demon Hunter. And then, of course, the big Zeppelin drops here. Giving him the lead. Or does he have the lead yet? Because he's still down in supply.
Frustrating. He's up in tech, though. 2-2 against 1-1. He'll scroll on both sides, but only one. You want to fight on that bridge? Oh boy. Okay, Bear Mirror against the Vamp Aura and higher upgrades. Good luck, LawLiet.
The Tree of Life can also help out a little bit here, I guess. Bit of a wood shield. Good life steal, of course. He's wonderful. Team Hunter for LawLiet starts to drop low. Big heal scroll there for Moon. Very nicely done. Is there a staff to save the demon? Heal potions there. That one was transferred. Beautiful heal pot. LawLiet with the invuln at the same time. Moon is taking over the supply lead.
Well, there's a lot of kills to be done here. Demon Hunter out of the fight. Keeper got to get the last hits in. It's also, of course, about that base. Moon's Demon Hunter level 5. Ahead in the XP in that regard. Tree goes down. And Tangle forced into an invul potion here. And as I said, lots of kills, lots of experience. Crawling closer to level 5. Keeper still standing super strong. And there was a little bit of time where the Keeper was in the air. Demon Hunter TP. Can he reach? Ankh transferred. Wants to stay in that fight still.
Man, these Demon Hunters seem to have 2, 3, 4 lives. With the staffs and the potions and the ankhs and everything. More bears, though, dying. Supply fairly even, but the demon must get out.
Oh, and Tangle gets the staff. Oh, sick. What a bloodbath. We just wiped out 5,000 gold in one fight. And we're still standing in upkeep. This is nuts.
Certainly seems like, though, Moon was the favorite player here in the end at the exchange. Very important for LawLiet to have gotten the tree. If there was a tree now up, he could set up a third base right away. But as it is, we are on 2 base pretty much right now.
Right on. LawLiet working on the third. Against the heals, against the Vamp Aura, I feel like you gotta have a heal scroll advantage. That's expensive. LawLiet had a big bank, but it's gone. Two upgrades.
Of Aura, Keeper's about to be level 5 for Moon.
Oh.
That is 45% damage return.
Is that
which is pretty crazy.
Well, you know, it's only a lot if the units that attack are also doing a lot of damage. Thankfully, it bears with Roar.
Yep.
LawLiet's gonna kill himself.
Demon Hunter with Roar, by the way.
Oh.
Demon Hunter also likes to punch himself in the face.
Yo. There's quite some obstacles to overcome for LawLiet now. This fight looks unwinnable.
Huge bear lead here for Moon. What is the one way that's still available to him? Hero focus, maybe? But Moon even brought the Zeppelin to keep the hero safe. Seems like Moon is not gonna let this one slip away.
No, and the lack of a Zeppelin is so bad now throughout the entire game, basically. Dryad still standing, won't give him level 5. LawLiet had all the chances in the world to win this, but then there's Moon, who is just so grand in killing Night Elf bases.
Yeah, sick play by Moon. I guess we can also call that a comeback. It wasn't as crazy of a comeback as earlier on against Lin, but still, after the expansion got cancelled, after LawLiet was up by so much gold, after it had the 3 bases, there was certainly a lead for the younger player LawLiet. But Moon with beautiful distraction play and a Zeppelin par excellence takes our 1-0.
The comeback kid does it again. Insane. So far down. He was so far behind. Win conditions. It's all about seeing these win conditions when it's about the S tier players of Warcraft 3. And Moon on good days is certainly one of them. Now, what's the comeback ability of LawLiet being down a map after this? Can we call it throw? After this comeback of Moon. He gotta pull his nerves together and start owning now.
I think it serves him well that it's going to be a smaller map. It's not going to be as wild and complicated. When things get really unpredictable, I think Moon really thrives with his unbelievable decision-making ability in the moment. His improvisation is second to none. Northern Isles, we've seen it a million times. It's been played so much. It should be figured out. It is not that big. It is not that crazy. It's not about mass expansions. It's no Lost Temple. LawLiet here might have a better game.
Okay, and then game 3 would be Lost Temple, so not saying I'm biased here in favor of LawLiet. You know me, I never am. But I would love to see a Knight of Mirror or Lost Temple, to be honest.
Yeah, that would perhaps be a first for me. Elf Mirror on Lost Temple would certainly be quite the treat. What would that even be? That could be like a double Bottom Hunts game. I don't even know. Would certainly be interesting to find out. Hopefully, we're going to go full distance here as well. As the Lin versus Moon series did earlier also. That one certainly delivered. Was quite the banger. So let's go LawLiet. We want to see more of this.
Okay. Here they are. So far, LawLiet didn't win against Moon on this patch. And at the moment, it looks like he will today. Extraordinary Knight of Mirror by Moon, or stats by Moon. When in the 2000s and 2010s, this was his weak spot. He turned this around. Something clicked, and Moon finally got Knight of Mirror as well. And now he's owning these nerds.
Moon, of course, has a lot of fans around the world. They would be devastated and in tears if he doesn't at least make a top 8 here. And normally Moon can be relied upon to be in the top 8 of almost any tournament. Of course, very recently we saw him in Germany at Rara Land 2 in the grand finals, where we saw firsthand how much star power and fans Moon has behind him.
That's right. Moon. I think Moon also the only Warcraft player with an official fan club. We met them at WCA 2015, his big return to the stage. They put on billboards in the metro of Seoul. That's the Moon star power, everybody.
Deserved. One of the very first top Warcraft player also to have a prominent showing in Stormgate in a premier show match. Didn't go his way, unfortunately. But just you wait. Well, according to the broadcast, it went really well, but they had the names flipped. So... What, really?
Yeah, I didn't see it. They had, it was a mirror match, and they had the names flipped, and so Tasis and Artosis were cheering for Moon. It's like, oh, he does it! He's killing him! And then it turns out Mana destroyed him.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's amazing. Alright. Well, hopefully these names aren't flipped. That would get very confusing now. It should be Moon here in the yellow, LawLiet in the blue. Northern Isles our map. And Demon Hunter certainly again our choice.
That is correct. As so often, it is the second place in the group on the line here. Moon one map away. That would mean, of course, he has to. He would skip one game of Ascension and would dodge Focus, Soin, Starbuck in the Ascension phase. My God, I'm so giddy about the Ascension phase drawings. They gotta show them on the broadcast, right?
I mean, I hope they will. I'm not sure how quickly they're gonna be able to do them, though. We'll see.
Well, they could have done it before and prep with like A3, A4, and then just put the names in, you know?
So what you're saying is cheating?
No, you use fillers instead of the real names.
Cheating right there.
No.
Alright guys, let's see who, by very legal means, will win this game. We want to see LawLiet here do well. We would love to see Lost Temple. And it's perhaps the only time ever that we're going to have it from Night Elves. Moon aggroes the creeps with a shop. That's pretty cute. Speeds up the creep just a little bit. That was LawLiet. Oh my god, now I'm getting confused. I know, it was Moon. Haha, it was Moon. Okay, it was his wisp. You see?
Wakes up the creeps a little early, so the bloodlust spreads, so the damage is higher, so the repair is necessary, and this will of course cost more resources. Talisman of Evasion for LawLiet, and Moon has Immolation.
Yeah. Good early game for creeping. Very bad later on in the mirror.
Yeah, the thing is, Immolation in general... Oh, he got
Talisman of Evasion. That's so good for him.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have to retrain.
That's right. I was about to say, like, Immolation is pretty good, but then the Demon Hunter burns it away, and later on, you are so squishy without Evasion. Now, you got Evasion that's even better than the level 1 Evasion.
Dude, LawLiet may have to go Immolation here when they come head to head. Maybe. Does he? Yeah. Double Immolation. Let's go.
Okay, that's something I have not seen. All regular spells of the Demon Hunter unlocked at level 2.
Just Night Elf things. Expanding are both. And... okay, that's pretty cool. Is there going to be a window here for one of the players to look for a cancel? Moon is sticking around, trying to threaten a cancel, but I think as long as his own expansion comes up, even if LawLiet's does, Moon might be satisfied.
In a direct one-on-one, LawLiet might be favored now thanks to the circle, but it's all about these expos. Stutter stepping, Moon, you can't repair, of course. Immolation, right clicks, everything, trying to force the TP, but the misses.
Look at the misses.
The misses.
Misses Doubtfire, and he just TPs out.
That's a slap in the face of LawLiet. Now, this screams for a counter push, but it's so easy to read too.
And LawLiet isn't even doing it apparently. Staying on his side of the map. Creeping up a bit more. Moon's gonna go for a staff and he's gonna do it again.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. There's a bit of mana, can be burned, so no immolation here. But archer reinforcements are coming. Tier 2 on the way, on both sides.
Quite a few archers by Moon. We're getting up to 6. Oh, if he gets this cancel. Oh, what way back is there? He's trying to block away the demon from the tree with the shadow melt. Oh, sick! Was that successful? Oh, he can't attack! But it might not be enough still. Oh, such a beautiful play by LawLiet. But the tree still goes down.
And the misses again. And the Demon Hunter doesn't fall. And there's... oh my god, this is brutal. Moon showing all his class in Night Elf Mirror. And that is a lot.
LawLiet now in Struggle City. What is he gonna do? He knows healing for Moon is low. He knows this cost him a ton of Moon Juice. But Moon smartly went for an early shop. I like that. It's gonna be potions and Moonstone soon. Looks like LawLiet's going all in. He's bringing the boys.
Yeah, I guess he has to. We can't allow this expansion when the tech is at the same time. Naga second, off we go. This map is probably not gonna last as long. Oh, archers set up.
Here for Moon. Hidden.
Once the... yeah, here are the towers with Ancients of War. And the archers will just clobber it down. Moon with the Naga himself catching reinforcements. This is so beautifully set up.
Double heal pot dust staff. The shop perfectly finishing here. Moon seems to have all that he needs. He's waiting for longbow. And then it might be go time.
Oh my god, man. This is so much damage. Naga versus Naga, as so often. Immolation against archers. It's so many for Moon. LawLiet's Naga. Gotta get out. There's no damage output. Archer kill after archer kill. But this time on Moon's side. LawLiet's Naga in trouble. She's out. But what about that army? Staffs out one more. This might work.
LawLiet killed a lot of archers indeed. The Ancients of War will be finishing. We are not done yet here.
Wow. Lionheart LawLiet. Desperation attempt with an Ancient of War rush on tier 2. Naga's gonna be back in no time. What about these Ancients of War?
It's a lot about healing here. And how is LawLiet going to heal his Demon Hunter? At the moment, he really can't. One Ancient of War also goes down. These mass archers have some good damage output. And Moon's getting rich.
Ooh, Expo's running. LawLiet's Demon Hunter in dire straits. Naga back. Any chance to go for items? I don't think there's a shop. But Moon is also hurt. Hard to access anything right now. So, Ancient of War up. Rooted. And the shop is growing for potions.
For Moon, a lot of the archers are very hurt. This could be quick pickoffs, possibly for LawLiet. As his Demon Hunter, by the way. Demon for LawLiet is running to the shop. He's gonna pop the... Oh, he's gonna pop the Moonstone! To not get aggroed by the creeps. But they still got aggroed somehow, okay.
And that was Moon doing that for the heal scroll that he needed. The value is insane! Demon escapes just barely! Naga battle once again. How do you save this game? LawLiet desperately waiting for that shop. Open the doors, let me buy something. But, like, there's nothing left, really. Gotta be hero focus. Gotta be hero focus. Evasion on both sides. Miss everywhere. Repair on the Ancient of War. Naga might be on the menu. Reinforcements trickling in. LawLiet sees the opportunity, but it was just a bait to get the demon out of position and uses the heal potion right away. From downtown gets the second kill. This Naga not supported by Ancient of War anymore. This push not supported by Ancient of War anymore. Not supported by a Naga anymore. And that's the kill. Didn't work out. This map was all Moon as he claims second place in the group.
Sick game by Moon. Really smart, beautiful strategy. And the because he chose Immolation first, he crept faster the first camp. He ran across the map faster, and he was able to put pressure on there and look for an expo cancel. Immolation